Welcome back, everybody. We're here playing, well, my name is Fia Gloss. We're playing Obsession by Asophy, if that is actually how it's supposed to be pronounced. Even after Asophy explained it, I still don't feel confident saying that. This is a short point-and-click horror game for SCREAMCITY Jam. Let's go ahead and... Did I say my name already? I'm pretty sure I did. Doesn't matter. We all know why we're here. You can read. It's here. It's on my YouTube channel. Come on, we all know. Alright, Obsession. Great cover art, by the way. Really cool looking. Love the style. Oh, by the way, I realized my voice was kind of low in the last one, so I'm trying to mitigate that. But at the same time, just, you know, I'm just mumbling stuff about whatever. It's much ado about nothing, so it doesn't matter. Let's all just relax and have a fun time. A short point-and-click horror game for SCREAMCITY Jam. The game contains blood and gore, and that some may find disturbing. Also, coarse language and stuff like that. Edit. Whoops. Forgot to credit the menu music. It has added it to the credits. It's Nebula Mew, by the way. Controls, mouse for all actions. You can use the mouse wheel. We all know all this already. We're pros at Asophy games at this point. If you didn't know, Asophy, I believe, won Best Game for the last jam with Affection, which was definitely a solid entry. Already got a playthrough. Perfect. So yeah. Already downloaded it and all that. So we're gonna hop over here. Again, I'm playing this in Wine, so if we do encounter something wonky, we'll assume that's me first, because that is probably the case. So Asophy definitely, well, it was actually, I think it was actually pretty close between Affection and Sheila and the Seven Gates to Hell. Those were both, you know, games that I felt were strong too. I mean, they were perfectly, both deserved to be high up there. Extremely solid. Come on now. There we go. And so, yeah, super cool. Obsession. As it was described over Discord, this is kind of like a Twilight Zone-esque continuation. It's sort of the same universe, but a different story altogether. You feel constricted. Your breath is shallow. A dim voice is heard. Alice? Alice! I have got this up way too loud. Your vision is flushed with a litany of color. You realize you're in your doctor's office. This is your monthly appointment. The doctor furrows his brow and adjusts his spectacles, poorly disguising his concern. Did you hear what I said, Alice? Oh, I'm sorry. Must have zoned out just now. Huh. Thought I lost you there for a moment. Is this the doctor from Affection? Oh, it looks like it. Doc is careful. I mean, the other one was called Doc too, so it makes sense. Doc is careful not to pry too much. He is aware of the incident. Well, for now, take the prescribed medicine and consume a tablet when symptoms arise. It should mitigate most of the effects until next week, when I can get a better look at you. All right, Doc. Thanks. Got cancer? It's funny. As usual, this, I don't know, this style for the sprites. Just I really like it. It's very readable and clean. Feels a little sketchy, but it's just like it's sketched, like pixel sketching or something. But I like it. It's like something different, really. I'll give you a call to schedule the next appointment. Oftentimes with pixel art, you tend to see it's a poster of a rib cage with the caption, "Got cancer?" Is this what they call doctor humor? Never mind, it's nothing. It's like usually with pixel art you tend to see like squat, short, like people that are kind of like squished. And so it's nice to see pixel art where it's like somebody kind of elongated and, or, you know, really closer to normal human proportions. It's an unlabeled plastic bottle. It's a clear container with swabs of cotton. Pills prescribed for me. We'll take the pills. I grab the pills and place them into my blazer's pocket. Let's take the swabs. Unlabeled bottle? We can't take it? Can we take the poster? No. Okay. Hey. Something else, Doc? I don't suppose you got here by car? No. I live nearby. Ah, alright. Never mind then. What's that supposed to mean? Various tools. Objects hung up on the wall on the scale. Never liked scales. No. Just no. Step on the scale, lady. Come on. What you afraid of? Alright, let's leave. Also, nice for Ace-Fee to put a little arrow in the first rooms just to give people some idea. A sturdy metal plate with the words engraved, Dr. S. Mendez, MD. Okay. So I'll try not to drag it too much here. Garbage. Not desperate enough to go dumpster diving. Don't knock it till you tried it. But we just have pills on us. So, anyway, just checking. Oh, let's talk to the homeless man. I'm surprised he didn't talk to me. Spare some change, Missy? Sure, I can spare some change. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, Stanley Flats. It's a large marble plaque with the words carved in, Stanley Flats. Okay, so this must be where we live. Maybe when... Hey, Alice. Say, is that bum still out there? Yeah, I gave him some change just now. Don't give him money. Just the other day I saw him driving a Mercedes. Well. Oh well. I was gonna say, before I was so rudely interrupted, maybe like when you look at the sign, just have the character just be like, oh yeah, they haven't changed this sign since I moved here or something, just so you're like, I don't know, I think that would just make it a more natural assumption. The corkboard has various ads and offers pinned to it. Learn to read. Nice lamp. Large metal filing cabinet. I don't think I should grab random files. Can't fit it in my pocket. The door to the back room of Stanley Flats. It would be locked to non-employees. I don't think I should. Fine. Alice. That is your real name. Just want to... It's an adventure game. I want to go everywhere. I want to just be one of those people. You put up your coat thinking about what to have for dinner. You tense up. It sounded close. It's inside your apartment. Who's there? I just put it back. I don't know if that distortion's on my end or if it's It's supposed to sound like that, but I like that it does sound like that. Seems to be getting louder. Hello? Let's just go all in, baby. Let's do it. Not disconcerting at all. I need to get closer. Alice, you're crazy. Nope. See, that is just... Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Who's there? Hello? 2 weeks later. Medicine didn't work, no matter how much I took. He follows me, stares unblinkingly, mocking me. I'm out of medicine. Dr. Mendez hasn't called me back either. Leave me... Shut up. Alone. I said, shut the fuck up. Someone knocks on your apartment door. Yeah, we're... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, yeah, we're taking the knife. But... it's a grotesque monster. Yeah, I was just, like, my overreaction or whatever. You know, it's... A lot of times people, I feel like, struggle with how you set up. Keep your pants on, I'm coming. Struggle with how to make a good, unsettling scene. Let's check the eye hole. Ah, it's the landlady. Open the door. Alice, I haven't seen you leave your place in weeks. You look like shit. Well, thanks, landlady. Oh, well, thanks. Ah, my bad. That's not what I came here to talk about. She doesn't see him. Alone. What happened to your fiance probably has you shaken up. Bitch doesn't see him. You're still young. You can't hole yourself up in this flat. Shut up. Listen. Been through a divorce myself. Don't care. It may be hard now, but you should dump the stuff that reminds you of him. Listen, I know this great place. It's a big ravine where you can... Do you ever shut your whore mouth? I said, sorry, I didn't... Her face softened up. Genuine concern was shown on her face. Wow, this landlady is super nice. Are you okay? It's okay. Take your time. I'll leave for now, but please, take care of yourself, okay? God, sorry. We're just gonna pause right here so I can say my little piece, okay? I noticed that a lot of people have a hard time setting up a good horror situation or like a good creepy unsettling thing that isn't reliant on jump scares. And the introduction of this character to me is like almost like as best as you could possibly do it with the tools available in this situation. You know, we got pixel art and all that, but like you hear this unsettling weird sound. You have to go down the hall. The door's cracked. You're like, this is it's getting louder. You walk in. There he is sobbing in the corner. And it's this form that you can almost recognize, but then you almost can't because there's something amiss with it that you can immediately pick up on. And then you walk a little bit closer and then just quiet. It's like, it's, you know, the crying suddenly stops. It's like, everybody always tries to break down horror and like how horror works or whatever. And everybody has all these competing theories. But one that's very good, very useful, is people are unsettled by things that don't fit the normal behaviors that they expect. And so you hear somebody crying down the hall, you go to see them, you enter the room, what you expect is somebody to turn and look at you and acknowledge your existence by saying hello or something like that. Or if they're crying, you know, they expect you'd expect them to continue crying towards you like it's an uncontrollable thing. It's not often, but then to walk in, somebody's crying and you get closer and they just go completely silent, yet still otherwise completely don't acknowledge your existence. It subverts your expectations of a normal human interaction and gets you scared. I'm not saying that's the end-all be-all, but that's like such a good tool in the tool set of making a good horror story. Anyway, enough ranting about that one part that was 10 seconds long. I just wanted to say my piece about it. Alone. Okay, good. Grotesque monster. We know. Okay. Let's do. So, I didn't explore the house earlier, so let's do a little exploration. What? What now? I'm never gonna explore this house. Right. You approach the door. Check the eye hole, obviously. It's a woman with pale blonde hair. Who are you? Hello? I knew your fiance. Can we talk? Yes. I'm not here. Hold on a moment. I'm sorry about your fiance, but that's part of the reason I came out to meet you. Go on. My name is Catherine. I know this is a bad time, but I feel as though you deserve to know the truth. For me and your fiance, we've been seeing each other for about a year. At first, I didn't know. I tried to hide it. What's the point of telling me now? I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish. You're trying to clear your conscience. It was fucked up. I knew it was wrong. I loved him too. It's been gnawing at me for so long to know that. I suppose it needed to be said. No one else knows. It's selfish, I know. If there's anything you want, anything I can do? No. Just need some time to absorb this. I understand. Sorry. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you from out of town? Yes, I plan on taking a taxi back. Alright. Crash at my place tonight, just leave in the morning. Oh no. Yeah, whoa, Alice. He's a strange woman that was cheating on my fiance. Who's cheating on, you know. Hey, home wreck. I'm just kidding. Just stay with me. I don't trust Alice, really. It's dangerous at this time of night. I'm not going to take no for an answer. Let's go. Alice, you're weird. Okay? Knife. Kill you. I'll kill you. Whore. Knife. I'll kill you. It's 3 a.m. This is a great change from affection. There's, you know, actual sound really going on right now. Let's drink some water. Not thirsty? Okay. I don't need to change clothes. Can't sleep. No matter what I do, I can't hurt him. It just goes through him. Not gonna play with the light switch. Alright. I know what it's making me do. Let's just go look. Why we gotta get a knife, Alice? Alice? Is that you? What's going on? What are you doing? Nothing? What are you doing? Young. Very pretty. He liked blonde girls. You're like a strawberry blonde, Alice. You're fine. Hey, just wanted to chat. Pat you on the back. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing, Alice. Just, or I mean, nothing, Catherine. Just walking around. Don't mind me. Okay, hold on just a moment. That is some loud stuff happening right there. I guess I could have done it in... Alright, yeah. I'll kill you. Or... Knife. Kill you. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just gonna have to be this way, I guess. Hey, Sophie has decided. Alice has decided. You grabbed the butcher's knife. Hey, Catherine, I'm back. I just thought, hey, let's practice some haircuts. Let's practice just razor blading each other's hair. Girls do that, right? Alice, is that you? Hey, girlfriend, what's going on? What are you doing? You know, nothing. Has some good sounds. Like, good. Hello? Yeah, it's me, Alice. About that place you mentioned. Oh my god. Calling up my landlady. Ditching the body in the ravine. Well, here we are. I'm glad you finally decided to talk to me about getting rid of your boyfriend's stuff. Go on then, girl. Get rid of all that baggage. Thanks, ma'am. It means a lot. I think this song is like royalty free or something. I feel like I've heard it a lot in like creepypasta videos. My landlord, she's been very supportive. A modest middle class sedan. Okay. Do we have the baggage with us? No, we don't. Wait, whoa, where are we going? Okay. Just get rid of your boyfriend's stuff. So long. Feel any better? No, probably not. Or you do. We're different people, you and I, Alice. Yes. Much better. All right. Obsession. Okay. Let me just take a sip of water here. Okay. So it's actually wait, hold on. So obsession, it's definitely different from affection, but it's still, you know, a dark story told through Adventure Game Studio. And you know, it's, well, the story is definitely stronger, actually. Like, in the sense that I kind of grow to actually know some of these characters a little bit, or at least the main character. I mean, in the last one, the main character was Amnesiac, and that definitely, to me, kind of took me out just a little bit, just because it's a convention I don't like. This one, you know, I did like the callback with the doctor. After he disappeared, I felt like it was more or less confirmed. So, oh, okay, yeah. So, it's kind of like, I guess what walking away from the experience, it's kind of like, okay, so what is, you know, this creature that's standing over her or haunts her, so to speak? And it kind of, I don't know. I kind of walk away feeling like maybe it's sort of the, this like nagging feeling of insecurity or anger or something that the main character is sort of still holding on to with whatever happened with the fiance. And I mean, it doesn't explicitly say what happened to the fiance, so I'm just gonna run with the assumption that the fiance sort of ran off, left her alone, and then that kind of caused her to start being haunted by this resentment that was sort of personified, and she just couldn't quite shake. And I guess the reason I feel that is that it always seemed to repeat things that it's like, you know, shut up, or calling people whores or whatever. And so that to me makes me feel as though, you know, the fact that that's the go-to word makes me feel like it's the resentment of the fiance leaving. And then, you know, the story more or less plays out that you can totally get what happened. So I just kind of feel like maybe it needed a little bit more to complete that, to make me feel as though I'm walking away. The great thing about Affection was you walk away with a more or less complete picture of what's happened, and it gave you all the answers, so to speak. You know, little things like, well, why did it choose the people it chose? Specifically, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, but here's, you know, or how does it do it, or where are we? This one is a little more like the main story's totally concrete, but the supernatural kind of element to it is not well explained, and you're just sort of left to kind of interpret it. Improvements over Affection, like sound design already. I mean, there's lots of sound going on. A couple times it got a little too loud, and it was kind of like clipping. But sound design's great. Definitely makes you feel like you're inside of the head of somebody who's got this nagging thing that they can't escape. And the visual design, I mean, you know, Sophie probably would hate that I'm like talking about it, but it's like, it's definitely more complicated, and I think still strong than Affection. We've got more characters. We've got again a great monster design, and I kind of liked how the monster was just sort of in the background, always haunting. I almost wish that that in the early scenes, perhaps like you could just see the silhouette of the character or something to kind of let you know that it's there all the time in every scene would be cool. Let's see. And I think there's like, well, no, it's what, you got 4 characters again. So, but anyway, it's like neither here nor there. But the characters are better developed, I guess. And they feel more like real people. Overall, I just felt like this misses that dramatic sting that Affection had at the end, that sort of stunning conclusion that left you feeling totally satisfied like Affection had. It doesn't have that. It's more of a question mark at the end than a period. And but I really feel like this is overall a big improvement over Affection. Just because I think it's a more complete story in its own weird way, I guess. It's a more complicated story that has me interested. Now this one, it's like Affection, I felt like it could work as a short or a long game. This one I feel like needs to be longer in order to be a more complete experience. It does need, if it's going to be, Affection 2 and like really sell it, then really just all it's missing is that dramatic sting to make it a complete experience. It's like once I saw the knife, I was like, who's getting killed? Like, so no surprises necessarily. And maybe that's what it needs, is that surprise that that contextualizes the whole thing. But overall, liked it. Solid. Again, Asafi understands horror. Probably better than me. Dang it. And it's like, if this is going to be, a Twilight Zone series as it was explained to me, then like I'm excited to see episode 3 of the Asafi Zone. And I want somebody to come up and just be like, you're entering a world of Asafi's mind. I want it to happen. It's really good. Takes place in a city. City doesn't really necessarily play a big part. It could take place anywhere. This is one where I actually feel like it could be longer. That's my only real downside with it. Could be longer and could have something that really is the clincher that contextualizes the thing in a more solid, consistent way. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. My name is Fia Gloss. We're going to call that good. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out all the Scream City entries. There's only like 15 of them or something like that. So give them a check out. And if you like any of these videos and you don't feel like you need to play the game, then check out the other things that you've made, that these creators have made. If you liked Obsession and all this talk about Affection is making you wonder, like, what's he talking about? Check out Affection by Asafi. Link will be in the description to this game, but just go to view all by Asafi. Dang it, I did it. Asafi. And, check out Affection if this was up your alley. So anyway, my name is Fia Gloss. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Sincerely.